Hello everyone, so I wanted to take a moment to break down some of the movements that we did for our first Bounce DanceFit class. I know some of it was a little bit fast, but I just wanted to take a moment to break it down. So I'm just going to show you some of the movements from, we did hip hop, we did commercial, we did vogue, we did whacking, and so I just wanted to break down a little bit of that. So let's first start with whacking. So again, this is very well known in the LGBTQIA community, and it's a lot of flaring with your arms. And so typically when you do it with 2 fingers, but with bounce, we only do it with 1. It just makes it easier for the hand movement and for the flow. So essentially what we did is we go from the front to the back, to the front, to the down to your hips. So it's the front, back, front, hips. Front, back, front, hips. Yep. And you just twirl that. And you want to make sure that you're going up and around. You don't want to shortcut the movement. So you want to go up and around. And you do it on the other side. It's the same movement. You just go up and back. Okay? Now, if you want to put some movement to it, we put our feet to it. You can just, first you can just shake it up, and then you can just go. Okay? And then you can just switch it to the other side and do the same thing. All right, now another piece of this that you saw me do is we also can go out to the side. So when you go out to the side, you go out to the side, you bring it in, you go back, and you bring it back in. So it's the side, in, back, in, side, in, back, in. Again, side, in, back, in. Watch my feet. It goes out to the side, goes back in, goes forward, comes back. And then if you want to do it with both hands, when we turn to the side, out, in, back to the chest. Out, in, back to the chest. And we just add a little bit of bend to it. Add your own personality to it. And then you switch it to the other side. You go out this way, just what you're feeling in the zone. And then another movement we did is we moved forward with it. So when you move forward with it, this one is a little bit tricky, how your hands go. But your hands can start in the back and you're just bringing it down to the front. And so you're just moving. So that was that movement, right? This one is a little bit even tricky for me. Just make it your own. But it's that same movement. That same movement. Back, front. The next thing is vogue. So voguing movements are real. They're like straight lines. They're very different movements. But when you vogue, is you put expression to it. So you add your own personality to it. But the main movements that we will do in vogue is we were down. Then we start in, bring it up, go all the way up, and then you bring it down. Bring it in, up, all the way up, and down. In, up, all the way up, and down. And so when you do it fast, you're staying in that line. Okay? Good. As we also went out, in, up twice, hit, up twice, hit. Okay, so let's do that again. Out, in, up, good, up, down. So when you do this one fast, out, in, out, in, out, in. That's how you do that fast. Okay. And then the third set of movements that we did is when we actually get into the chorus of Vogue. And that was the movement of go out, in, scoop, scoop. Okay? So we go out, in, scoop, scoop. And then that's when we did our little here. But I'm just talking about really good vocal movements. So again, it's out, go, scoop, scoop. Okay. So those were the main movements that we did in Vogue. And again, there are other movements that you can do. You have your hands up. We do a little bit of that. You switch it up, go over. You can do this. There's many different movements that you can do when you're voguing. But that's mainly it, keeping them on the string. Let's go into some of the hip hop. So it's a little bit like in, up, side, 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 up, side, 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 up, good, up, side, side. Let's do one more, up, side, 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 side. Another movement in that song that we did is you sort of bend over a little bit and you roll your arm and you bring your foot. So you turn in that knee. So your elbows should be the same. So you go over, 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 over. Good. If you want to stand up and do it the same. Another movement that we did in one of the songs that we started off with is you start here, you bring your foot back, you come back out, you bring it back, you step it over. Back, step it over. Back, side, 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 back, step it over. One of the movements that is done a lot in DanceFit is working your shoulders. So just working the shoulders, that's done a lot of different ways, but do the best you can with that. Okay? All you're doing is just swooping over, tap with your heel, coming over, tap with your heel. Come over, tap with your heel, come over, tap, tap, step, tap, tap, step, tap, tap, step, tap, tap, step, tap. So you're doing it fast. Okay? Kicking out, step, back. Kick, step, back. Kick, step, back. Kick, step, back. So when you do it fast, that's what it looks like. So it's kick, step, back. Kick, step, back. Kick, step, back. Kick, step, back. Now you can also make it more advanced, doing 3 kicks, but if you want to do it, it's kick, kick, stop. 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 Kick, kick. Kick, kick. Kick, kick. Kick, kick. Kick, kick. The roll. I call it the roll. And so we do it in a few songs where we're either rolling this way or we're going into this movement. We do that in the song. Roll, roll. We also do it this way in another song, where you actually roll and stop. And then you turn, and you go right back in. Okay. So there are many different ways that we can do the rolling action. Sometimes we'll do like this, sometimes we'll do like this, sometimes we'll do like this. It just depends. But those are all rolls that you'll learn. It's just making your body just roll. However you can make your body roll. And you want to do that. Where you are moving to the side, and then you move, and then you move, and then you 4, 3, 2, then you do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then a 1, and then a 2, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4. As you start out, you kick to the front and you step. So it's a kick, step, kick, step, kick, step, kick, step. So when you do it, kick, 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 then you add arms, kick, kick. So you cross when your kick comes out. That's when the cross happens. It's when that kick comes out. And then you switch. It's another move. You just step. We did this before. It's the same move from the beginning. We started from the beginning. So it's kick, 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 and step. Step, 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 step. So you rock your hips. And when you rock your hips, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, cross. 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 And you start, I start with the hip movement because we're in that hip movement, right? So then what you're going to do is you're going to go 1, 2, and you're going to move over to the side. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's what that is. So that movement. Your arms can do whatever you feel comfortable with. If you don't feel comfortable doing that high energy, you could literally just same movement. You don't necessarily have to go down. If you want that extra, you can do that. So when you start, most of the time my movement starts moving to the right, and then I move to the left. So with this particular movement, you're going to start here, we're going to move to the right. So it's cross, twist, cross, twist, cross, twist, cross, twist, heel, tap, heel, tap, heel, tap, heel, tap, cross, twist, cross, twist, cross, twist, cross, twist, heel, tap, heel, tap, heel, tap. And again, cross, 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 heel, 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 heel. Now when you do it faster, it is a little bit harder. When you do it fast, when you do it faster, I recommend you stay on your toes and you're just going to twist. As you can see, even my hips can only go so fast. You want to keep the movement short. That's how you're going to move fast. You got to keep it short. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel, 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 heel. 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 All right. Those are breakdowns of some of the steps or movements that we've been doing so far in bounce. We'll continue to work on the current routine for about another, probably into November, to make sure you're getting the movements, and then we'll continue on from there with other songs and other movements. Thanks everyone, Ninja P is out.